All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our audience out there in our electronic world. It's weird to see me in front of a podium with two microphones, but why wouldn't it be weird? Because it's the end of the 2021 school year, and we've had just a little bit of weird all year long. So we are going to have two microphones so that our audience that's live here, which is all of our students, super excited to have all of our students in one place, all together here for grade 7, and be able to do this live in person with you, and then recorded for all of your families at home. So I am Craig Smith, proud principal here at Middle School Central, and I'm so happy to welcome all of you here to our 7th grade Honors Day Awards for all of the wonderful accomplishments and academic success that you have had this year at Middle School Central. Cannot wait to hear all of these wonderful recognitions for your hard work, your grit, your perseverance, the overcoming of so many obstacles that you have just worked so hard toward, and the hurdles that you've worked to overcome during this school year. So without further ado, we are going to get our programming started by having a wonderful student representative from your class come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So at this time, I would like Sloan Small to join me here at the podium. All right, Sloan, it's all yours.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, let's give a round of applause, please, to Ms. Small. All right, this year we have several awards and recognition that our teams are going to come up and do, but because of some interesting circumstances these last really year and a half, we've had to make some slight adjustments to some of the awards that we are giving this year. First and foremost, we used to recognize the top 10 of our students and recognize that outstanding academic performance. But because we had a semester, if you guys remember, last year that was completely pass-fail, it really challenged some of the mathematical pieces that we use to come into designating those individual awards. So we decided to do 2 different categories of awards this year in place of those awards that we may have done historically in the past. So those awards are the Distinguished Award, and the Distinguished Award is going to be for anyone in this room who has maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.9 or higher. What an amazing academic accomplishment, especially during a time where we have battled COVID and a pandemic. So if you received the Distinguished Award, that means that you've had that cumulative GPA of 3.9 or higher. So congratulations to each of you that received that award. The next one is the next category, which is the Outstanding Achievement Award. And that Outstanding Achievement Award is for any student who has had a cumulative GPA that is 3.75 all the way up to 3.899. Okay, so if you fell into those categories, that is exactly how we are going to determine those awards for this year. The second piece that I would like to share with you is the order in which we will give these awards by team. The first team that's going to come up, many of you know this, but I don't know if our parents do that are at home, but our black team is made up of 7th and 8th graders. So when we're giving those awards today to our black team, they're going to go first, and it will look like a smaller group of students are receiving awards, but it's only because that team is a lot smaller than the rest of our teams in grade 7. So that should help gain some perspective on how we are giving those awards out today. So without further ado, I would like to invite up our teachers at this time that are going to give our team awards. And our first team that is up is our black team here at Middle School Central.
Good morning, everybody. So collectively, we are the 7th grade team leaders. My name's Olivia Preston. I am the team leader for the black team. This is Kelly Brooks, who is the team leader for the green team, and Heather Story, who is the leader for the purple team. We are here representing all 3 of our 7th grade teams. We've had a tremendous year despite our circumstances, so before we get started, we would like to recognize some people that have helped make that possible. So thank you to Mrs. Ray, Mrs. White, Mrs. Moore, Mrs. Dixon, and Mrs. Blau. If we could give all of them a great round of applause. As you all can probably agree, this has been a very unprecedented year. Between quarantines, hybrid, virtual, and traditional learning, you will surely never forget your 7th grade year. We have all been challenged to grow in our patience, our kindness, our grace, and our responsibilities. We have been pushed to become better communicators in person and in written form, via email or Canvas, and we pray that you take all of these lessons with you in the future.
Despite these challenges, we were still able to push ourselves to display grit and perseverance within our academics. In language arts, we completed book talks, movie reviews, Genius Hour passion projects, lit circles, and expanded our vocabulary. In math, we solved bazillions of fractions, decimals, and integer problems, and mastered equations. In science, we built roller coasters, snipped worms and frogs, and sang about cells in the process of mitosis. In social studies, we delved into the Middle East, African, and Far East cultures, honored those who have served and are serving our great nation on Veterans Day, participated in the Berlin Conference, and built our citizenship skills.
Finally, to all of our 7th graders, you challenged each of us to be better teachers for you. We saw you grow, and not just in height, although a lot of that too, and rise to the many challenges that were thrown your way. We hope you take time to reflect on all that you've learned this year, not just academically, but what you learned about yourselves. We are really going to miss you all and expect to hear from you very often. One final thought that we want to give you as teachers and before you leave us, and we kind of took the words from Dr. Seuss as he said it best. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction that you choose. You're on your own, and as you know what you know, you are the guy who will decide where to go. And that was from Dr. Seuss. So anyway, we're really excited for you guys. Congratulations. And we'll go now with the black team and their awards.
All right. Hi guys, I am Marissa Moon. I am the black team math teacher, and I'm going to start with our distinguished awards for the black team. So first up, I have Jack DeBois. Lexi Gray. Jacob Hoffman. Aubrey Hubbs. Olivia Killingbeck. And Callie Painter. Then we also have the 7th grade virtual students, so we're going to recognize those students at this time as well for the Distinguished Award. So for virtual students, we have Lillian Downs, Annika Garg, Rohan Oja, Jojo Rates, Anya Srivastava, and Audrey White. Okay, back to our in-person students. I now have our outstanding academic excellence. So first up, we have Jackson Carlton. Andrea Dell. Macy Foley. Madeline Green. Rachel Laux. Ryan Sullivan. Natalie Warnick. And Amelia Wasserman. Then for our virtual outstanding students, we'd like to recognize Lillian Jones. Jacob Leach. Bailey Tolliver. And Riley Tolliver. All right. Now we're going to move into the Citizenship Award. So the American Citizenship Award recognizes students who are always prepared for class, always complete their homework on time, volunteer to help teachers and peers when needed, and always treat others with respect. These students are great examples and role models for those around them. Each of these students work tirelessly to make sure they are learning and understanding their work in each class. These students often ask extra questions, stay after class for extra help, and always make sure their work is done to the best of their ability. Each of them has a great work ethic and dedication to their education. These students also always go above and beyond to make sure all of their classmates are respected and included. I have personally been so impressed with these students' level of thoughtfulness and kindness. I am constantly blown away by the kind hearts these students possess. I am so incredibly proud of them and have loved watching them be awesome examples of kindness in our school this year. In a school full of amazing students, these students stand out. These students exemplify the behavior and characteristics we encourage in all students. I am honored to present these students with the Citizenship Award. First up, we have Jackson Carlton. Callie Painter. And Ryan Sullivan. Then we'd also like to recognize one of our virtual 7th graders, and for the Citizenship Award, we have Mysoon Ishrat.
Hello, I'm Jessica Dolan, and I'm one of the language arts teachers for the Black team. The CHAMP Award was established to recognize students who display all that it takes to be a champion in and out of the classroom. Throughout the year, these students have shown integrity, perseverance, and kindness, and a willingness to do whatever it takes to grow both academically as well as individuals. Our first CHAMP Award goes to a young lady who shows perseverance every day in the face of challenging tasks. Sorry. She consistently displays a willingness to work with others regardless of social differences and ability levels. This student is not afraid to stand up for others when others may not or may be hesitant to do so. Aside from being prone to injuries and quarantine, she is kind, caring, supportive of her peers, and dedicated to her academics and always willing to help others. She even zoomed in for her volleyball's MIC and county championship matches to support her team when she couldn't be there. It is because of these qualities that we feel that she truly encompasses the idea of going above and beyond. We can always count on her positive attitude, sense of humor, and smile, which makes us proud to present our Champion Student of the Year Award to Aubrey Hubbs.
We also have a Champion Student of the Year from virtual that we would like to recognize as well. So from day one in this new virtual setting, our champ student's motivation and determination to do well was apparent. Her teachers have said all year she is the model student for this learning environment. Despite the challenges that virtual learning has brought, she has remained positive and committed to her education. She attends every Zoom, completes every assignment with amazing detail and effort, and continually advocates for herself when she has questions. One of my favorite interactions with this student comes around our Veterans Day program, where our students were asked to create posters thanking our veterans for their service. Not only did she create an amazing poster detailing the military service of her grandfather, she brought it into school to be displayed in our Veterans Day display case for the entire school to see. This is just one of the many examples of how this student goes above and beyond in everything that she does. This work ethic, combined with her positive energy and kind heart, are just a few reasons why we are proud to present our virtual Champ Student of the Year to Lillian Jones.
All right, my name is Rachel Dreer. I am another language arts teacher for the Black team. So this next award goes to our outstanding Black team students. These students demonstrate the ability to balance and succeed in both schoolwork and extracurricular activities. The students also demonstrate the ability to be self-motivated and succeed in facing the challenges of this unique school year. Whether it's 7:30 in the morning, walking into homeroom in the middle of lunch, or in language arts at the end of the day, this student is always on and ready to go. This student always has a pep in his step, a smile on his face, and an eagerness to be the best version of himself each and every day. With every question he asks, and he asks questions all the time, he is coming from a place of growth. He is always eager to learn, and this student is so hard on himself that he will check and recheck, and then recheck his work again, all while asking the teacher to make sure that he hasn't overthought his own work. This student loved being in the blended setting because he said that he felt like he had the class to himself. He liked the space and distance away from everyone else. He didn't have to compete as hard because there was less competition. And although I know that is not true because he is one of the most competitive students I've ever met, neither virtual learning, blended learning, or traditional learning stopped his drive for knowledge. Eager to share and learn, his hand goes straight up in the air to give the answer with confidence. Even if the answer is incorrect or not, he still gives his best effort and leaves the school day with no regrets. And when we found out this student's birthday was May 4th, it made us understand him so much more. Our Black Team Outstanding Student of the Year is Jack Dibwad.
Hi, I'm Eric Alt. I am the 7th Black Team, 7th and 8th grade science teacher. I'm recognizing our virtual Student of the Year, The first to make sure my modules have been published. This student likes to get an early start on their work. Unafraid to ask questions, this student reaches out to their teachers without any hesitation. This student attends each Zoom session and participates each time with eagerness. Polite to the nth degree, this student is a paragon of politeness and courtesy in every interaction we've ever had. I once said that if I could have a classroom of virtual students, I would want them all to be just like this student. Her drive to learn material goes well beyond what is expected, and I am proud to have called her my student this year. May her curiosity and drive never fade. Our virtual student of the year is Anya Srivastava.
That concludes the awards for the black team, so the green team is now going to give their individual team awards.
Hi, my name is Paula Boaz. I'm the math teacher for the 7th grade green team, and I am going to be giving the awards for distinguished students and outstanding students. I am going to ask that you hold your applause until we have listed all of the students that receive each category of awards, because we have a pretty big stack. So I'm going to start with the Outstanding Award, and this is the one to remind you where students must earn a GPA between 3.75 to 3.89999, repeating, through the end of first semester of 7th grade. So from that list, we have Maddox Belarchik, Carson Boggs. Let's hold our applause. Thank you so much. Carson Boggs, Kevin Cohen, Christopher Crum, Hannah Jin, Zoe Johnson, Levi Jones, Carter Lawfer, Michael Levitt, Emma Leidy, Maverick Long, Karis McCracken, Amaya Pate, Penelope Saha, Ian Swalve, Samuel Tinkham, Colleen Wang, and Izzy Wheeler. So those are our outstanding awards for the green team. Our distinguished awards, these students must earn a 3.9 cumulative GPA. And again, let's please hold our applause until we're finished. Emma Barton, Ella Carroll, Katie Klingerman, Kaya Field, Max Fosnot, I'm going to butcher this, Miles Jaminhart, Saul Greenwood, Cole Heron, Allie Hopkins, Elizabeth Horvath, Tyler Hurt, Audrey Johnston, Braden Comlank, Callie Laird, faster, Sophia LaRocca, Adam Main, Bryn Meyer, Ella Mitchell, Deacon Norman, Grace Plumley, Hayden Peppelman, Lucy Sendelbach, Mehek Sidhu, Sloan Small, Owen Sowers, Louis Teed, Ella Timmons, Natalie Vance, Andra Valletta, Nico Whitney, Heath Winkler, Katie Yeager, and Celia Yurs. Congratulations to those students.
Hello, my name is Mr. Schwartz, 7th grade Green Team Social Studies teacher. I will be presenting the Citizenship Awards. It is often said that the student's learning experience is shaped by the teacher, but it is rarely said that these are the students that make teaching worthwhile. It's the willingness to achieve and having the courage to try. These students portray the meaning of being a role model for others. In hopes to continue learning about themselves just as much as the subject being taught, always looking for the positive and rising above the difficult days of an ever-shifting pandemic e-learning experience. These students will model in strength what it really means to never give up as part of the everyday routine. These students lead the way in being a beacon of hope in the classroom, who their classmates can count on for those that may feel alone or simply waiting for a spark of energy to keep the room moving forward. These students that I'm about to name from the Green Team have this ability. With much appreciation to you as an ever-growing person, and with honor from Mrs. Brooks, Mrs. Boaz, Mrs. Taylor, Mr. Hibner, and myself, Mr. Schwartz, we Green Team teachers are proud to present the Citizenship Awards to Chris Crum, Audrey Johnston, Emma Leidy, Adam Main, Deacon Norman, and Lucy Sindelbach.
Hi, friends. I'm here to present, my name is Jennifer Taylor, and I teach language arts on the Green Team. I'm here to present the CHAMP Award, so we'll have two students that will receive this today. The CHAMP Award was established to recognize students who display all that it takes to be a champion in and out of the classroom. Throughout the year, this student has shown integrity, perseverance, kindness, and a willingness to do whatever it takes to grow both academically as well as individuals. Our female CHAMP Student of the Year is known for her genuine smile that lights up a room, a work ethic that goes above and beyond, a positive, caring attitude, and a desire to succeed. This year, we have seen her excel in every aspect of life, and we truly can say that she is a wonderful mix of all of good things. The Green Team appreciates her genuine kindness, her sense of humor, her level of integrity, and her positivity. She makes a point every day to go out of her way to speak to each of us and does the same for those around her. The Green Team teachers have also been so impressed by the way in which she doesn't allow the opinions of others to interfere with her character. Our female CHAMP student is charismatic, compassionate, thoughtful, and a natural optimist. Our female CHAMP student is Ella Timmons. Our male champ student of the year exhibits qualities that would make any parent proud. He is known for his I don't know why I looked at Mrs. Boaz. She doesn't help. For his willingness to help, his gentle nature, huge heart, constant smile on his face, and his eagerness to do whatever it takes academically and socially. Another trait that we adore about this young man is how he handles adversity with grace and maturity. Early this year, we recognized his quiet leadership and his willingness to always put forth his best effort. As the year progressed, his team teachers continued to witness these model characteristics as this young man exemplifies what it takes to be successful as a leader and as a friend. Our male champ student has a strong moral compass, a servant's heart, and a passion for life. Our male champ student is Heath Wingler.
That's a tough act to follow. Ooh. Hello. Ooh, let's do this. I'm a little taller. Hello, everyone. I'm Mr. Hibner. I'm here to present the Green Team's Outstanding Boy and Girl of the Year Awards. This pair of deserving individuals made their mark during this exceptional year by being exceptional human beings. Both award recipients have a humility and generosity about them that, whether they know it or not, makes them shine among their peers. They are paragons of 7th grade success. Our Boy of the Year is an individual who quickly caught our attention as a team through his quirky positivity. From the start of the year, both teachers and classmates have gravitated to his unique brand of humor. He handles jokes directed his way effortlessly, but is also quick to jab back. While his humor is an admirable quality, it's his kindness and perseverance that have made him stand out. If you ever need a hand, he's there. And rest assured the task will be done excellently. Mrs. Brooks credits this student with being an exceptional IT expert, while Mrs. Taylor points out that he, quote, makes classes and the Green Team better simply by being himself. He is always pleasant, and he is always appreciative of others' efforts. He always gives his very best, which comes through in the high standards he sets for himself in the classroom and on the field. The simplest way we can describe our Boy of the Year is that he is always on, aware of the little things going on around him and looking for ways to make the best of them. Our Boy of the Year is an amazing scholar, an athlete with a heart of gold. Our Boy of the Year is mature, says Mr. Schwartz, at an age when being a follower would be easy. Our Boy of the Year is an excellent soccer player. Our Boy of the Year is a Choral Section Leader Award recipient. Our Boy of the Year is one of the pickiest eaters I know, but at least he and I agree that steak is delicious. And I am proud to say that our Green Team Outstanding Boy of the Year is Braden Comlance. So far, so good. The Green Team's Girl of the Year award winner has been described by several team teachers as an old soul, a young woman with maturity beyond her years and a unique personal strength of character. She manages to stay down to earth while involved with her friends and keeps herself above 7th grade politics. Mrs. Taylor loves that this student embraces herself and others for who they are, and I would echo that she is comfortable in her own skin and a gentle friend to many. In addition, she is already a force to be reckoned with in the classroom, but is always trying to better herself, which is clear by the amount of time she spends visiting teachers during homeroom for additional practice. Her humble disposition would never lead you to believe that she thought of herself as more talented than any of her peers. But I know that this student is an outstanding performer. Having heard stories from her supportive bandmates about how she overcame physical and mental obstacles on her way to success at this year's spring concert. The real proof of our Girl of the Year's kindness and goodness is just there, that her classmates, friends, and acquaintances alike openly and readily vouch for her character as a leader and a role model. The most beautiful part of the award that I am honored to present is that we are confident this young woman will be surprised because she has no idea how great a contribution she is to this team, nor how valued she is to her friends and teachers. I am pleased to announce the Green Team's Outstanding Girl of the Year is Emma Barton. Up next, with their team awards for the year, is the purple team.
All right, here we go with the purple team. I'm Mrs. Porter, the purple team's science teacher. The next group of students we'll introduce are definitely getting ready for success. They're some of our top students academically. Their hard work throughout this school year in all of their subjects has paid off and will continue to pay off in the future. I'm going to start with the Outstanding Award. As you recall, that is students who've earned a GPA between a 3.75 to a 3.899. Please hold your applause till we're finished. All right, first up, Lucy Burrill. Please hold your applause, thank you. Katie Combs, Olivia Christ, Olivia Gibson, Addie Gillum, Braden Goodpaster, Owen Gray, Justin Graper, Kenna Harbin, Henry Hart, Caleb Herron, Tessa Hoover, Kendall Jarrett, Drew Kartik, Lincoln Madden, Ava Margiotti, Presley Martin, Gavin Moore, Abby Mueller, Marin Feifel, Grace Quakenbush, Lily Rao, Audrey Redding, Braden Stiles, Nanako Takahashi, Cade Timmons, and Marcy Woodhouse. Please give them a round of applause. All right, next up are our students who've earned a distinguished award. These are students who have earned a 3.9 GPA or higher through the end of first semester of 7th grade. Again, please hold your applause till the end. We have Claire Atkinson, Anna Bonart, Ava Borhan, Maddie Boussard, Tyler Carey, Chase Cleveland, Logan Corbin, Aubrey Ferguson, Bella Gonzalez, Joseph Hamilton, Mason Liu, Claire Lawler, Charlie Mandebach, Olivia O'Haver, Celia Peters, Reed Sawa, Maria Shank, Nathan Sequeira, Lexi Short, Nathan Springer, Braden Stark, Hudson Stewart, Drew Toshlag, Taylor Townley, Anna Vandevort, Zaid Volker, and Kelly Wang. Please give you a round of applause. Okay, next up is Mr. Robinson to present the Citizenship Awards.
Hello, I'm Mr. Robinson. Before I start, I would like to tell you, the students, thank you for giving me hope. Today is the first day it's felt normal again. Your respect and your dressing attire was fantastic, so thank you, because hope does turn into joy for me, so thank you. All right, it's my pleasure to do Outstanding Citizens. This group of students I'm going to introduce, these 3 young men and 3 young women, had a positive attitude, kindness, and generosity for fellow classmates and their teachers. Audience, again, please hold your applause until the end. Here are the 6 winners in alphabetical order. Kaya Case, Gannon Grant, Aiden King, Savannah Robb, Maria Shank, and Zaid Volker. Let's give them a round of applause. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Moore.
Good morning. My name is Carrie Moore, and I'm one of the 7th grade Purple Team Language Arts teachers. The CHAMP Award was established to recognize students who display all that it takes to be a champion in and out of the classroom. Throughout the year, they show integrity, perseverance, kindness, and a willingness to do whatever it takes to grow both academically and as individuals. This year's Girl Champ student is described by her teachers as a hard worker who is positive even when faced with adversity. She is friendly to everyone and shows genuine concern for others' well-being. Polite, sincere, and kind describe her best. Her parents say that she is a very protective, sometimes to a fault, big sister who adores her younger siblings. They describe her as incredibly sweet and remind her at times, due to her stature, that big things come in small packages. She does not shy away from a challenge and seeks help when she needs it. Her kindness allows her to interact with anyone and be genuinely admired. Her friends would say that she is thoughtful, loyal, and considerate of those around her. We couldn't agree more with the sweet words shared about this sweet girl. This year's Girl Champ student is Addie Zinser. I would now like to pass the microphone to Mrs. Story, who will present the boy champ.
This year's boy champ student is described by his teachers as enthusiastic, quiet, but kind. He cares about learning the material, and he really wants to do well. He has great manners and is a good friend. He's the type of friend your parents want you to have. His parents shared that he is the most selfless kid and person they have ever known. They say he's always been the best. Even as a baby, he never cried. He's positive in all circumstances, incredibly happy and compassionate. He's honest, fair, and kind. He aims to please and is always successful. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's boy champ student, Braden Stiles. I would like to introduce Mrs. Burton, who will be presenting our Outstanding Student Awards.
I am Mrs. Burton, and it is my great pleasure to introduce our outstanding students for this year. These students displayed academic excellence, strength of character, and social awareness, all while maintaining a balance and independence in life that is rarely seen in young people. These students demonstrate daily the idea that champions make choices and choices make champion. This year's outstanding girl is described as having a heart of gold. Her attitude is always positive, and she has a smile that lights up the room, even through the mask. She takes pride in all that she does and works hard to achieve success. Her basketball coach shared that she always gave it her all, even when her asthma was slowing her down. She's one that we wish we could clone, and always bringing the joy to those around her. Her parents would describe her as competitive, organized, and independent. Being the only girl in her family, she is one tough cookie and incredibly resilient. They shared that she would buy everyone in her life a gift every single day, just so they know how much she cares about them. Friends would describe her as positive, full of life, and loyal. She's the friend you want your child to have. Our Outstanding Girl of the Year is Lucy Burrell. This year's Outstanding Boy student is described by his teachers as responsible, outgoing, and a helpful young man who is willing to ask questions and make a new friend. Despite being new to CG, his friendliness and positive attitude stood out from day one. He puts effort into every task. He is coachable, likable, and gracious. He is an amazing leader in and out of the classroom. In addition to being a great student and a friend, he is an amazing big brother who is always willing to watch his little sister. We have enjoyed getting to know him. It is no wonder that his favorite team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. He resembles Mean Joe Green, a guy's guy with a great heart. Our Outstanding Boy of the Year is Tyler Carey. As most of you know, our very own Mr. Robinson is retiring this year after 43 years of teaching students, mentoring younger staff members, and serving our community in so many ways. We hope that he will visit us now and then. We want you to know that he is leaving a significant legacy not only at MSC, but in the entire Center Grove district. We have asked two Purple Team students, Jonah and Celia, to share a few words as a tribute to Mr. Robinson as he gets ready for his next journey in life.
Can I tell you something? His lessons are impactful, regardless of in-person, hybrid, or Zoom. We all hear his sound advice. Ladies and gentlemen, read the room.
World events, sports, golf, and coaching are the cornerstones of his brand. You'll know he'll say something important when up comes the famous Robinson hand.
He spreads his wisdom to all he encounters, agile of mind, though not as much of feet, leaving off the last word of every sentence like a walking fill-in-the-blank worksheet.
In his class, he is loud but kind, though on the golf course, you may hear his screams, phrasing everything he says as a question like a reoccurring character in Alex Trebek's dreams. His former students will honor him. They will show up in droves, all repeating the mantra, "There's more to the world than Center Grove."
In February, the top students in mathematics participate in the Indiana Mathematics League contest. The top 5 scores for each grade level are submitted to represent the school. The students representing us earned 5th in the state, which is awesome, with a combined score of 122. The following students earned the top 5 scores and represented Center Grove Middle School Central in the state competition. Please note only the top 5 scores are used for our team score, but all students earning a score in the top 5 are recognized. When your name is called, please come forward to accept your award. Students will be receiving a certificate in alphabetical order. The students are Maddox Belarchik, Miles Jimenhart, Saul Greenwood, Tyler Hurt, Drew Kartik, Michael Levitt, Adam Main, Bryn Meyer, Gavin Moore, Amaya Pate, Penelope Saha, Owen Sowers, Ian Swalve, Porter Swango, Nanako Takahashi, Samuel Tinkham, Kelly Wang, Nico Whitney, and Heath Wingler. I'd also like to add that the Indiana Mathematics League recognizes the top 30 scores in its results announcement 4 Center Grove Middle School Central students were recognized. So please give an extra round of applause to Drew, who ranked 26th, Miles ranked 31st, and Penny Saha and Kelly Wang were 36th. So congratulations to all on those achievements.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great morning so far. You're probably wondering why all these adults in front of you are getting so emotional. You know it's because you, right? Because you guys showed up every day. You did everything you could to make this year an incredible year. I can speak for our room and the 500 students we had go through our room every single day. You are the reason why we came to school. You guys were awesome this year, so we're really, really proud of you. We'd like to present the choir awards. By the way, I'm Mr. Anderson. This is Mrs. Coulter. And the choir awards we gave out at the choir concert the other evening, but I want to explain what it is. It's a section leader award. The section leader award is presented to one student in each section of every choir. The combination of leadership, hard work, and a positive attitude make these students stand out. These traits are evident just about every day of the year. Mrs. Coulter, Mrs. Houston, and I have spent a lot of time looking at all of our students, and even though it was very difficult because of the number of outstanding students we have, we've picked out some excellent representatives. We'd like you to hold your applause until we read all of them. Our section leader awards for the a cappella choir: Claire Lawler, soprano section; Callie Painter, alto section; Max Fosnot, the tenor section; Brady Richards, the bass section; and for our counterpoints, Amaya Pate, soprano section leader; Kaylee Hassel, the alto section leader; Braden Comlance, the tenor section leader; and Hayden Peppelman for the bass section. It gives me great pleasure at this time to introduce our art teacher, Mrs. Julie Shaver.
Good morning. It's so great to see everybody's, well, kind of their faces today. This year has presented each one of you with new challenges in your lives. I'm so proud of the hard work and perseverance each one of you has displayed in your everyday life as well as in your classroom work. I am so proud to say that several students in my space have gone above and beyond the rest with their work ethic, artwork, as well as their determination. I am proud to award these students with the Art Achievement Award for Excellence in Art. I'd like to say congratulations to Audrey Johnson and Aiden Ryan. And I get to introduce the famous superhero, Captain America, Mr. Basham.
I'm going to be giving out the Golden Hammer Award. I'll set them out here for a second so you guys can see them. All right, so the Golden Hammer Award goes to 2 students who showed exceptional effort and determination throughout their time in my class. They were exemplars in time management, organization, planning, designing, building, and in collaboration. They always strived to get better and willingly took on the tough challenges to push their understanding. Your recipients of the 2020-2021 Golden Hammer Award goes to Zaid Volker and Maria Shank. Now, I have the honor, nay, the privilege of introducing the king of STEM and all things technical, Mr. Gotzi.
Hi, I'm Mr. Godzi. I want to first thank all of the students this year. It's been the first year for this new program at this school, and I could not have asked for a better first year with some more amazing students. So thank you to all of the STEM students this year. It was very difficult to pick 2 students for this award. The STEM award goes to 2 students who exemplify the best aspects of STEM. They are inquisitive, they persevere when something doesn't quite work right the first time, they have a great attitude, and they positively contribute to both group work and the classroom culture. It was my honor to observe these students this year, put in that extra effort and demonstrate some real grit. I have 2 certificates, and I also have some 3D printed gears, courtesy of Mr. Basham, so thank you, Mr. Basham, for this also. The recipients for this year's 7th grade STEM Awards are Kenna Harbin and Aiden Coffey. And may I introduce for the Band Awards, Miss Emma Rimley.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Remley. I have a couple of categories of awards to give out here. Our first award is for Outstanding Performers. The students chosen for this award have demonstrated outstanding leadership and character in addition to their masterful performance in band class throughout the year. They have taken opportunities to participate in extra musical activities, and while they represent the highest standards of the Center Grove Middle School Central Band, they demonstrate dedication, professionalism, perseverance, strength, and excellence in performance, building light bulb moments in band every day. This year, our Outstanding Performer Awards, and just hold your applause until the end, go to Emma Barton. Oh, hold your applause. Maddox Belargic. Tessa Cardona. Addie Matern. Kalia Salam. Lucy Sendelbach. Nanako Takahashi. Silas Zathang, and Ella Carroll. Yay! Our second group of awards is the Growth Mindset Awards. Growth mindset is about the pursuit of excellence when sometimes the process of learning is more important than the actual achievement. In other words, growth mindset students possess an unending passion for learning. These students show a positive attitude and commitment to improving their musicianship to reach their own goals. Growth mindset performers are critical of themselves and are inspiring to their peers and teachers. This year's Growth Mindset Awards go to Harmony Dowdy, Connor Davey, Mackenzie Nuttall, Leah Strawmans, Ella Hilligas, Deacon Norman, and Braylon Cravens. I'd now like to welcome the orchestra director, Miss Laura Deaton.
All right, hello everyone. I have 4 categories of awards. First, we're going to start off with the Dedication Award. This award is for those orchestra students who have shown incredible dedication to their instrument both in and out of class. These individuals have been quietly leading their section and their orchestra by their dedication to personal practice and listening in class to better their section and ensemble. These 2 people are Adam Main and Addie Gillum. Sorry. All right. Next up, we have the Positivity Award. This award is for those 2 students who help keep the orchestra room light and fun by always reminding us, even in these tough times, that we do love our instrument and we play them and chose them for a reason. These people are focused and dedicated to their instrument while still making us laugh and have fun. These 2 people are Riley McCausland and Maria Shank. All right, next up, we have the Practice Pays Off Award, and this award reflects, we have 4 this year, 4 students who have done an incredible job practicing this year and therefore have significantly grown in their ability to play their instrument and their musicianship. Please hold your applause. We have Rylan Stevens, Tessa Hoover, Brooklyn Hyatt, and Rachel Laux. All right, and the final award is our Leadership Award. This award is for those 2 students this year that are on time, on task, and lead by example every day in the orchestra classroom. They practice their instruments, they go above and beyond for their orchestra, they seek knowledge for themselves and their section and their orchestra to help make sure that their orchestra family sticks together. The award this year goes to Joseph Hamilton and Bella Gonzalez. All right, that concludes the orchestra portion of the ceremony. All right, here we go. Mrs. Stout. Mrs. Stout.
Hi, everybody. This next award makes me really happy, but a little emotional, so sorry in advance. The Unity Award was created in memory of Steve Hamilton, a former special education teacher at Center Grove Middle School Central. Steve was a kind, caring man who dedicated his life to helping others to be the best versions of themselves. Steve had a very giving, generous spirit, but a notable thing about him was his ability to deliver a joke when it was most needed. His daily life mission was to spread kindness and make others smile. The 7th grade teachers were asked to choose students who truly embody the spirit. The recipients of this award are students who go above and beyond to show kindness and compassion towards others. These students accept and embrace all of others for who they are and are true role models of what the human spirit is all about. We are so proud of these individuals and look forward to seeing them continue to lead and unite their fellow classmates with love and kindness. Hold your applause till the end. The 7th grade Unity Award recipients are Sammy Warner, Kalia Salam, Celia Peters, and Andrea Dell. Okay, and I think we have Mr. Griffin coming up to close us out.
Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome and thank all of our student staff and parents and loved ones out there in virtual land. Hi, welcome. And you know, I did spend some time last night getting my thoughts together for today, and sitting here watching all of this unfold, all the tears, the hugs, the handshakes, I've gotten emotional. I realize that anything I've written pales in comparison to the love, the genuine care, the tireless effort that your teachers bestow upon you on a daily basis. So, before I share anything, I would like you guys to give your teachers a round of applause for a job well done. Thank you. It is my distinct honor to be able to celebrate and congratulate so many of our phenomenal 7th graders for their incredible achievements. Their accomplishments would be considered remarkable under normal circumstances, but they are even more spectacular when you consider that they've achieved all of these great things during the most tumultuous school year we hope to ever experience. Despite all the fear, anxiety, unpredictability, and frustration this year has presented to us, our 7th graders met and conquered all of those challenges with perseverance, positivity, and a champion spirit. What you have accomplished this year in the midst of chaos is most admirable. And so, with a job well done, it's time to part ways. For now. We have seen the amazing things you can do in spite of a ton of obstacles, but we are more energized to see what you can do when the barriers are removed. As 8th graders, you will bear the responsibility and high expectations of being the leaders here at Central. Your younger classmates will look to you to help them decide what kind of students they want to be. How are they going to act? And so I challenge you. After you've been on break for a while and have enjoyed some much-deserved rest and relaxation, set some goals for yourself next year. What do you want to accomplish? What kind of reputation do you want to establish? And most importantly, what kinds of values are you going to be champions for? We know there's greatness in all of you, and we are so eager to watch you evolve into the amazing people you are destined to be. Thank you so much for an outstanding year, and please enjoy a tremendous summer.
All right, thank you, Mr. Griffin, for those wonderful words. At this time, that does conclude our ceremony for today. Here are the announcements that take you on the rest of your day. We will all, students, go back to our first period class and gather your belongings. Here is where you will go after that. If you are on the purple team, you will then go to second period.
If you are on the green team, you will then go to third period, and if you are on the black team, you will go to fourth period. I'm sure your teachers will help remind you of that. So as our teachers make their way down right now, students, you will leave out of the doors following your teachers. Thank you, everyone.